so I am about to do a read for Cancer. Cancer, how are you? Thank you so much for being on my channel. My name is Sam. This is Healing and Divination. If you hear a racket in the background, that is my cat. Okay, I do also do daily reads on TikTok. Please check my channel out. It is in the description box. Thank you so much for your likes, shares and subscribes. What is going on with, wow, okay, Cancer. Didn't fall. Oh, you guys. Let's take a look. Cancer. Okay. One more, please, for Cancer. Let's take a look. Two fell out. See, Emperor did want to fall out for you guys earlier as well, Cancer. That's because I did see it flip. Okay, so at the top of the deck, I feel like now you are more clear. I think it's taken you a hot minute. You know, you were confused, but now you're clear because at the top of the deck, okay? So we have High Priestess, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. Okay, and then we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. We are focusing on you. If anything else comes in, we shall take a look at it. So this is your April read. You are very, very intuitive. You're probably getting downloads, you know, and I do feel like it's helping you make clearer decisions over whatever this heartbreak is. It's not always love. It can be love, you know, but I do feel like I'm reaching out to a big collective, and it can be different to whoever I am reaching out to. Sorry, I want to get Tafiti in there. And yeah, I suppose that'll do. There we are. Okay, so whatever this heartbreak is, you are still very independent. You know, you're still doing, it's not the sort of heartbreak where you've broken up from a person and it's sort of taken your stability, or, you know, unfortunately, some of you might have lost somebody, and my condolences. But it's not where your stability has left you, okay? This could also be confusion over something. It doesn't always have to be that sort of heartbreak. Whatever your situation, listen, you are still very, very independent, okay? And then we have the King of Swords. You're beginning to see, you're coming out of this emotional sort of heaviness, but also, you know, when we feel like we're in the 5D and we're getting downloads, that can feel quite heavy. You're coming out of that and you're becoming very logical and you're becoming very clear, and you're about to make a move, okay? The move is, I know who to and what to give to. Okay, I do feel like this is something outside of yourself where you needed clarity. You know, how much do I give? When do I give? Right? You're very clear about it now. However, you're going to take things very slow and steady. Okay, this has a lot of potential because this person is the Page of Pentacles, and then you have, you know, the Emperor, and the Emperor has his own empire. Okay, even so, even though you are an Emperor, this is pre-Empress energy, okay? Nine of Pentacles, you are taking things slow and steady. It's almost like I'm starting all over again, and I need to do things this way in order for me to feel like I'm in control of a situation. This is the way that I need to heal from a situation, because remember, there is healing that needs to be taken, that needs to take place, okay? But you are clear. You are clear. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify for you. So you're coming out of this confusion. You're definitely, look, as I split the deck, we have the Tower, and we also have the Six of Pentacles. Let's clarify deck saying? Let's take a look. And I do feel like you've had to clear your mind space. This is a very independent energy. This isn't, it's not clogged any longer. High Priestess. Why the High Priestess? Okay, yeah, okay. Why the Three of Swords? You can hear the racket in the background. That is my cat. Apologies. She's a bit crazy. Okay, why the Nine of Pentacles? Just wanted to fall all apart. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Okay, why the King of Swords? Why the Six of Pentacles? Two, okay, now. Why the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor? Too many. Why the Page of Swords and the Emperor? Yeah. You know, they just want to give me loads of cards, so I am just going to take loads of cards. We have the Queen of Cups at the top of the deck. A lot of readers read the Queen of Cups as you, okay? Right. On the High Priestess, this is you getting the bowl, you know, you getting the downloads. This is you knowing things intuitively. This is you being in your emotions, allowing yourself to flow, okay? But what we have is a fiery energy. Now that you've got these downloads, it's like, okay, I know I have to make a bold move. Because he makes bold moves, right? Some of you can be an entrepreneur. You don't have to be all in some sort of leadership role, or you just come across as a leader when it comes to your family dynamic and everything. With this heartbreak, with this confusion, you've made a decision. I'm going to move forward now. I know where I'm going. Can you see they're holding a globe? Some of you, this might have to do with family. I do get a very independent energy, okay? So it might have to do with family as well, even though I'm getting an independent energy. But even though it's independent, the reason it feels so strongly independent is because Emperor, you're the one, you're kind of like the matriarch of the family, male or female, by the way, okay? Right, then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, very, very independent energy. But listen, Queen of Swords, you're very clear about something and you know you need to go towards whatever it is, right? This decision that you have made, this bold move that you're about to make. But you're keeping quiet about it. This is an independent energy, both of them. Queen of Swords, she's clear, she knows everything, but she doesn't have to discuss it with nobody. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, very, very independent. I feel like for a bit you keep this information to yourself. Okay, and then King of Swords, when the time comes, you're just going to, okay, let's do this. And to others around you, it's almost going to seem like, oh my God, it's a fiery energy. You know, this person just went and did this. And I'm almost like getting, this is what she does. This is what he does. They just kind of go. What people don't understand, though, is you have processed it. I can see you processing this. It wasn't just like, oh, okay, yeah, I woke up, you know, went to sleep, got up, thought this, and now I'm off. You know, it's not that energy. Six of Pentacles, you know who, what, where, how to give. There was an ending. And I feel like you had to become very, very clear on this because there might have been backstabbing. Ten of Swords. And now you know whatever move I make, which you have thought through, again, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles, you're about to make a really solid, you know, you're going to tread slow and steady. We'll get to that in a minute. But you're making a very solid maybe offering, start, whatever this is for you. For some of you, it could be a relationship. For some of you, it could be a business. For some of you, it can be a home. It's going to be different for all of you. But whatever it is, I need to have routine. I have to be slow and steady. Okay, but what am I taking care of? I'm taking care of my empire. The Emperor. I'm taking care of my empire. Okay? These are the cards that came up, you guys. Okay, so the slow and steady energy is because Temperance, you know that you have to heal. Okay, but you also know that you're turning things around. So you're alchemizing, Temperance. Okay, you've made a decision. You want to fight for whatever it is. Because this is that independent thought through fighting energy. Chariot, you're moving towards it. Who sits in the chariot? The Emperor sits in the chariot. Okay, and funny enough, that's your card, Cancerian. Okay, Six of Swords, you are moving everything that has gone on towards calming waters. You're about to have this victory. That's what's happening there. Thank you so much. So that's what I have for you, Cancerian. Thank you.